Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. In Hasidus and Kabbalah, we learn about the importance of having fear as well as love of Hashem. The Alter Rebbe clearly explains this in chapter Mem Aleph 41 of Tanya, that first we need to have fear of Hashem, and then the fear activates the love of Hashem. Well, there are two different emotions that we need both of them to have a complete relationship with Hashem, and of course, if a person only has love of Hashem, the relationship with Hashem is incomplete, and if they only have fear of Hashem, the relationship is incomplete. But first we need to have fear. Fear paves the path to have both love and fear, a complete and wholesome relationship with Hashem. Why is it so important? Why can't a person really love Hashem if they don't fear Hashem? Because if they love Hashem without fearing Hashem, then their love itself is not a complete love. Maybe they love themselves and they realize that Hashem is the one who gives them for themselves. So they love what Hashem gives them. But if they don't have fear of Hashem, then they don't actually love Hashem. They still just love themselves in a way. Fear is something very interesting. Fear is something painful, it's something scary, and it's something that normally a person is very... Nobody seeks fear in their life. However, when it's fear of Hashem, it's the complete opposite. Having fear of Hashem is a very healthy thing, because ultimately it is not a painful thing, it's actually the most pleasant thing. It's a happy thing. Why? Because having fear of Hashem means you are where you need to be. You are headed in the right direction. You are connected to your mission. You are connected to Hashem. And fear of Hashem makes a person actually a better person, makes a person more refined. Notice, when you're worried about doing the right thing, you're worried, am I being nice to my fellow? Am I being nice to my parents? Am I respecting my parents? Am I being respectful to my spouse? Am I praying enough? Am I learning Torah enough? Am I doing enough acts of kindness? When a person is fearful of their actions, making sure that they're doing the right actions, they become naturally much more holy and refined and connected to Hashem. And the more we refine ourselves, the more Hashem is interested in revealing Himself with us. The more close we feel to Hashem, the closer Hashem feels to us as well. So this is a very good idea, this is beautiful that we're being taught, but how do we do it? So the Alter Rebbe explains this as well, chapter 41 of Tanya. Alter Rebbe explains how do we do this? Something called Hisboinenus, meditating about Hashem, thinking, contemplating, reflecting about Hashem, using our minds to think, to ponder upon Hashem, and through this it'll give birth to a love and fear of Hashem. What do we think about? We have to think about how we did not choose to be born, how we did not create ourselves, but rather Hashem is creating us. Hashem is kind of forcing us to be on this mission. And this mission that He's forcing us to do is out of His greatest love. And when we think about these ideas, and we think about how every aspect of our life is really Hashem involved in it, we'll automatically feel an awe of Hashem. We'll feel a love of Hashem. Another good definition of the word yira, which is commonly used to describe fear, is awe, which is in some ways more accurate. We don't just fear Hashem, but we're in awe of Hashem. We're mesmerized by Hashem. We are, in a sense, overwhelmed with excitement about how great Hashem is. And naturally, this also includes a bit of fear, because we fear the deepest level of fear. A lower level of fear is I fear doing a sin because Hashem is going to punish me or hurt me, and which is a real fear, and it's a good start, and it's needed, and we always need to fear being punished by Hashem. But a much deeper level is I fear being away from Hashem. I fear being separated from Hashem. That's truly the greatest level. That's a great level of fear. Love as well. You could think about a starting point as I love Hashem, and Hashem will reward me for my good deeds. But that's just the first step. Really serving Hashem, the deeper level of love for Hashem is not I want to get rewarded by Hashem. I love the reward Hashem has for me. Yes, I'm excited and I recognize that Hashem is going to reward me, and it's beautiful, and I'm very excited and I want Him to reward me. But even deeper than that, I love Hashem Himself. I just want to give Hashem joy. It's about Hashem. That is how we connect to Hashem in our lives. That is how we arouse our emotions to be involved with Hashem. Well, how? By thinking about Hashem. By putting ourselves aside and making Hashem the center of our attention, that is how we become our true selves. And the whole point is to arouse and to activate the emotions, because the emotions are more the animalistic part of us. As you know, we have an animal soul and a godly soul. And the godly soul is obviously at first glance much holier, much more pure. But the whole purpose is to elevate the animal soul, which in its source is much higher. Because when you purify the animal soul, you reach an even deeper level than the godly soul. You reach the etzem, the essence of God. Because also the animal soul is much more enthusiastic. When you convince your body to serve Hashem, it becomes much more intense than just the soul. The soul is already humble before Hashem, but it does it in a serious, a sort of angelic, robotic more way, so to speak. It doesn't have... But the animal soul has a lot more enthusiasm. So when you bring them together, you reach the highest level, the level of etzem, the essence of God. And this will be revealed in the days of Moshiach. May it be revealed today. May Hashem bless you all. Please share this message. Please pray for Moshiach. May it all be open and revealed. May we be redeemed today.